Most project managers think great leadership means getting everyone to agree. It doesn't.
One rule in this video completely changed how I make decisions, and it's the one nobody teaches you. 86% of employees say poor leadership is the number one reason projects fail.
Not budgets, not timelines, not technology. Leadership.
And here is the uncomfortable part: if you manage projects but nobody truly follows you, you are a coordinator, not a leader. Today you will learn 5 rules that separate project managers who just survive from those who actually lead.
Rule number 1: choose clarity over consensus.
In 2012, a product team at Google spent 11 weeks debating the color of a checkout button.
11 weeks.
The project manager kept polling opinions because she wanted everyone to feel heard. The result was a missed launch window and a frustrated team. Here is the truth most PMs avoid: consensus feels safe, but it kills momentum. Your job is not to make everyone happy with every decision. Your job is to make the goal so clear that decisions become obvious.
Write the project's single most important outcome on a whiteboard and point to it every time the room drifts.
A Harvard Business Review study found that teams with a clearly stated priority are 40% more productive.
Clarity is not bossy, it is the kindest thing a leader can provide. Rule number 2: shield your team from chaos.
Picture this: it is a Wednesday afternoon, and your developer Priya is deep in a critical bug fix. Then a VP pings her directly asking for a quick dashboard report. Then marketing wants an estimate for a feature nobody approved. By 4 p.m., Priya has written 0 lines of code for the actual sprint.
Does this sound familiar? Because it happens on almost every team, every single week.
The best project managers act as a filter between their team and the rest of the organization. When Spotify scaled from 50 to 300 engineers, their squad leads had one unwritten rule: no request reaches the team without the PM reviewing it first. That single habit protected deep work and cut context switching by nearly 60%. You do not lead by piling more onto your team, you lead by deciding what they should never have to worry about.
Rule number 3: make decisions faster than you are comfortable with.
Jeff Bezos once said that most decisions should be made with about 70% of the information you wish you had.
If you wait for 90%, you are almost always too slow.
I have seen project managers delay a simple vendor choice for 3 weeks because they wanted one more comparison spreadsheet. Meanwhile, the team sat idle, morale dropped, and the client started asking uncomfortable questions. Here is a framework that changes everything. Classify every decision as either a one-way door or a two-way door. One-way doors are irreversible, like signing a 2-year contract; those deserve deep analysis. Two-way doors are reversible, like choosing a sprint tool or assigning a task; make those in minutes, not meetings.
Research from McKinsey shows that fast-deciding organizations are twice as likely to deliver above-average returns. Speed is not recklessness, it is respect for your team's time and energy.
Rule number 4: give ownership, not tasks. There is a massive difference between telling someone to build a login page and telling someone they own the entire user authentication experience.
The first creates a task doer who waits for the next instruction.
The second creates a problem solver who thinks 3 steps ahead. When Satya Nadella took over Microsoft in 2014, he stopped telling teams what to build and started telling them what outcome to achieve.
Teams went from waiting for permission to proposing solutions, and Microsoft's market cap tripled within 5 years. I know what you were thinking: what if someone makes the wrong call when given that much freedom? Good. That is how they learn, and that is how trust gets built on a team. Your role is not to prevent every mistake, it is to create an environment where people recover from mistakes quickly.
A Gallup study found that employees who feel ownership over their work are 4 times more engaged than those who just follow directions. Rule number 5: communicate the why behind every decision. Nobody follows a plan they do not understand. If your team is just executing tasks without knowing the reason, they will cut corners the moment pressure hits. I once watched a project manager announce a complete scope change in a Monday stand-up with 0 explanation. He simply said the client wants it different now, and moved on. Within 2 days, 2 senior developers started quietly updating their resumes.
People do not leave projects, they leave leaders who make them feel like replaceable parts in a machine. Before every major announcement, answer 3 questions for your team: what changed, why it changed, and what it means for each person's work. This takes 5 extra minutes but saves weeks of confusion, resentment, and silent disengagement. Transparent communication is not a soft skill, it is the hardest and most valuable skill a project manager can master. So here is your move right now. Before you close this video, open your project document and write one sentence answering this question: what is the single most important outcome my team must deliver this month? Then share it with your team in the next 10 minutes. Not tomorrow, not next Monday, now. That one sentence of clarity will change how your team operates this entire week. If these 5 rules resonated with you, subscribe and share this with a fellow PM who needs to hear it. Start leading today. Not managing. Leading. That's a wrap, thanks for watching. If this gave you one idea you can use today, hit like and subscribe. See you in the next one.